need it.
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
What are we gonna do?
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3.
Initiating energy injection. Warning. The safety bomb will not be released until charging is complete.
I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Ah, dear. Well, I'll start off with my shotgun. I'll save this stuff. Well, I didn't expect one shotgun blast to be enough to take her down, but hey, you know, I got 30 grenade launcher rounds and 12 napalm rounds. I think it should be okay. Probably. Oh, she's got tentacles I need to watch out for. Ah. She delivers health a little bit, damage quickly, though. I see that too. I need to check my health constantly. Okay, good. Jeez, more of these are growing everywhere. Fucking tentacles! So many of those. Let me use one of these. Alright, good. That's a lot of things to be hitting me. Ow! They're just knocking me over! Okay, is there a way for me to shotgun these things behind me? Ah! Fucking vine. Alright. Let's equip this. I like the music though, so that's nice. I'm hoping I'm hurting her. Ow. Alright, first of all, the bees saved us. Second of all, she just turned into a giant fly, so that's cool. Well, I still got grenade launcher rounds. What unlocked? You? Take the linear launcher? I guess so. You take the linear launcher. Alright, let's equip ya. Yep, it's one of these things. Ah, Jesus! She is really angry. Apparently, if being a fly didn't make life any better for her. Thankfully, it barely does any damage for some reason. The controls are reversed. Life's never over.
Chris!
Move.
Claire! No!
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart, but my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Okay. Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
There's all like, what the fuck, Chris? I know how to fly a plane.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained. Magnificent, don't you think? least try.
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
Chris, where are you? Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
Part of the reason I'm not talking is because I don't know how loud I am compared to the actual game. You can hear me though. Yeah, they kind of dropped the ball on the Destroy Umbrella plotline. To be fair though, the only main Resident Evil game that came right after this is Resident Evil 4, and that was in development for years. And so it underwent a lot of changes. So yeah. To be fair, I guess in Umbrella Chronicles they made a chapter about Chris and Jill going into, ironically, I think it was Antarctica again, or was it Alaska? I don't know. And going to an Umbrella facility, which is where Umbrella gets quote-unquote destroyed. But yeah. My thoughts on T-Veronica? Personally, I thought it was probably the hardest Resident Evil game of the main old entry series. I had a harder time with it than most of the other older games. But I liked it. I liked some of the surrealism. I felt like it wasn't the best of the best, though. I still liked it. I felt like it was missing some of the horror aspect. There was a few jump scares that got me, I guess. The storytelling, not bad. Voice acting, some of it was pretty laughable. I like the music a lot. This is one of those games I think I'm gonna have to collect my thoughts on over time for it to really sink in, though. Yeah, I think it compares to the rest of the series, so yeah. Interesting though. And I mentioned earlier that I feel like this game should have more likely been Resident Evil 3, because Resident Evil 3 doesn't really have anything but naive king who wed a very nasty queen. The king was loved, but the queen was feared. I can't sing. Alright, but anyways, though, I was gonna say, I I think the best parts of it were probably the music, and some of the environments were very interesting to me. It was difficult though, it's more challenging than your typical Resident Evil game in my opinion, but still fun. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say besides that. The knife was all powerful in this game. Seriously, the knife is so useless in some of the other Resident Evil games. Yeah, in this game it was all OP. I think this should have been more. I think this game should have been Resident Evil 3 because the actual Resident Evil 3 has almost nothing to do with the main storyline of the series. While T-Veronica has a lot to do with the main story of the series, and originally it was developed as Resident Evil 3, but they made the Nemesis game Resident Evil 3. Well, that one feels more like it's a story spin-off, and this one feels more like it's a main story entry, but still. One of those plot lines that the developers could continue on if they ever wanted to. For the longest time, Steve and Sherry were jokes because they were characters that were left in a status where they had no plot development of what happened to them. Both Sherry and Steve. Sherry, of course, appeared in Resident Evil 6, and now her plot lines have somewhat resolved what happened with her. Steve is still a big enigma, though. If they ever decide to go back to Steve, is to be seen. In Darkside Chronicles, he had a very different voice actor. Let me just say that much. A very well-known voice actor. Tom is in the chat at the moment, so maybe Tom, you can help me. It's the person who voices Flynn in Tales of Vesperia, and you can always recognize his voice. Because he plays Steve in Darkside Chronicles. Anyways, there you go. Now, what do I unlock for being in the game? Let's find out. I'm probably gonna get like a D ranking because all Resident Evil games used to have a save ranking. Ah. What are you? Capcom? What are you trying to imply amongst these siblings? I can definitely say I've never walked around a shopping area like that with my sister. I'm just gonna say that. Sam Riegel. I guess that might be him. It's a nice picture. It's not a bad picture. I'm just saying, Capcom. That totally looks like a date. Some of the things in this game definitely gave that impression as well. Never leave me again, Chris. I can't, Claire. I'm gonna stop Umbrella. I'm gonna ruin their stocks. Chris Redfield was the one who ruined their stocks. He bought out all of Umbrella's stocks. It's just... Sorry. I'm imagining Chris like flying in this airplane. It's like, we're gonna stop Umbrella once and for all. He lands in front of their house or wherever they live, runs into his house and goes on the internet and just buys all of Umbrella's stocks. Because that's how, as was mentioned earlier, that's how, according to Resident Evil 4, that's how Umbrella was destroyed, was that their stocks plummeted and all that. As never say why they plummeted. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have to press the button for this to continue off this screen, so yeah. Congratulations! I got the worst possible ranking you could receive in E. I'm not surprised, I died a lot. And saved a lot, and it took me a long time. So this does not surprise me. I feel like if I played the game again I could do much better, but probably gonna get like shit unlockables for that though. Oh, I unlocked the battle game, right.
Battle game. Resident Evil.
The things that they measured for your rank gain in Code Veronica was number of times you saved, it measured how many times you died, and it measured how long it took. Player selects. Claire or Chris? I'm just gonna test this for a second. Going with Chris. Third person, first person. Well, first person could be amusing. I'm going third person. I'm not going to be doing all this. I just want to see what it's kind of like. Just to sort of play around with it. No gun scripts in the beginning. Chris gets a knife, though. We all know what we must do. No! Bad for a zombie. Can I go to the door I start from? Nope, it's locked. Gotta rush against the time. Ah, I actually got down in the time. Just got a knife like crazy. Again, we're not taking this completely seriously. It's more just for the fun of it. Ah, good, I got him down in time. How many? Oh yeah, this is battle mode. Of course, it's gonna be a shit ton of zombies. Alright. Knife him a good old something. They're dead. Battle mode is based on how many enemies you kill and how much time you take. Get out here. Didn't have the knife in first person, probably. Ah, they've remixed the locations. Why turn around me? Oh, there's a zombie sneaking up behind me. Or, no, there isn't. Gotta knock them all over and then knife them to death. Just a bajillion kisses. I don't want to question what zombies do in their spare time. Come here, zombie. The one that's crawling. Alright, there's probably some supplies here. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. No. I keep on aiming at something over here, which means there's probably like a dog over there or something. This is the part of the game where the dogs appear. Like the only dogs that are in the whole entire game. Mixed herbs. Alright, so I have 2 full heals. I must defeat the monster. So Chris will only continue if he destroys all the enemies. Got it. Interesting to note. Here's a green herb. I'll take it. It's green herbs. It's locked, which means this way. Alright. Ah, fuck one of you guys. But thankfully, why do I have an infinite ammo magnum? An infinite real. Why was I knifing? What? Okay. But maybe you get a higher score if you use other weapons or something. Maybe based on what weapon you use, you get a higher ranking. I'm not sure how this works fully, to be honest. Alright, so we're going this route. What? What? Just tell me they were explosive or something, because that was outrageous. Alright. Oh, yeah, they're remixing all the locations. This is the room, right? But with the Magnum, this is so easy. Probably you get a lower rank if you do it like this. Of course, me being me, I need to explore everything. No items, really? Okay. Out we go. We'll be right back, though, as I just realized it's been over an hour since the last commercial break, so a 60-second ad. And yes, I do plan to play Black Soul tonight. We'll do it right after this, actually. So Be right back. Alright, now does me just explode this probably suicide zombie? No, guess not. Peekaboo, I shoot you. Probably get such a low ranking for using this gun. That's obviously locked. Use a green herb. Wasted it. I think I just passed by an herb. Ah, whatever. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. There's another herb, speaking of which. Take the green herb. Okay. Ah, there's multiple directions, so I took the right way the first time. There might be multiple directions, I'm not sure. Alright. What the fuck just happened over there? Taking the green herb. Oh, hi. Maybe there's multiple doors. I feel like there might be multiple doors through here. Because I'm reaching rooms that seem to have multiple exits, so I'm just seeing where I'll go, because all of them seem to be kind of random. Different rooms from throughout the game. I didn't even know those ever exploded. Now I do. I'll take this route. Ah, it's locked. No, that's kind of interesting to see in the rooms turn into random ass rooms. A lot of these zombies have explosives strapped to them, apparently. 2 for the price of 1, I can take that. Pistol? Ah, we must defeat the monster. You are your own monster, Chris. Is that one zombie? It is. It totally is. I'm going down. We got a terrible ranking on this, I can already tell. You. Cool. This thing. Where the vines are gonna break through these walls this time? Probably not. Can I push these still? Nope. I think they're gonna make me go through all the rooms in the whole entire game, just in remixed order, or what? I like this replay game. One of the more fun ones. It's everything that happened in here, though. There's an iron back there, and it's probably not the right door, but we'll try it. Take the first aid spray. I feel like there must be, like... Probably because I'm using infinite ammo magnum, that this might be a terrible ranking. Because battle mode's all about the ranking, I know. Hi, Hunter. Oh, this room with hunters. Or oh, that was surprising. Alright, when I look at something there, was there items? Nope. You the door? You the door. I must defeat the monster. Well, that was fun. Only got damaged a little bit. Gotta close this. I'll be fine. Why still paying attention to this corner? No reason. Alright. That's not the right way. Sounds like hunters. Oh, wait, it's those things. Those. What's that shiny, though? I don't fully recognize that off the top. Let's find out. Ah, it's first aid spray. That's... okay, that makes sense. So through and through. Let's go through. Oh, there's Alexia. Yeah, should be fine. What sort of health am I on? Poisoned! Well, that's bad. I use most of my herbs, because I don't know what health I'm on now, because there's no blue herbs. Working out blind luck here. If I get killed, it's okay, though. I need to do something actually, so... Jesus! I'm getting hurt even more than in the actual boss battle. Oh, now I'm no longer poisoned. Okay. How do I fight this? How does this work? Alright, last healing item. Maybe a more scattered gun like the shotgun might be better. It's a little bit slower, but whatever. Not gonna get hit by their shit. Yeah, she was bleeding right then. It is possible to feel like this, just a lot harder without that gun. Oh, there we go, she's dead. And the Wicked Queen is dead. Is that the end of this, or am I gonna fight the bosses backwards or something? I think that was the end. Where's fishing? We're still in E ranking. I'm terrible at this game. Let's see if I get any unlockables for this. Wesker is available. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna look at Wesker for a second. He is knife only. Oh dear. Magic happens. Hey, look at all that Albert Wesker shiz. Wesker goes. Looking at Wesker knife. Maybe he has super knifing, I don't know. Wesker's got this. Just want to see him in his cool sunglasses do his shiz. Ah, jeez, I'm trying to imagine him knifing the fucking hunters. He does seem to have a high or do more damage with his knife though, so that's probably the point. So yeah. Just letting Wesker do his knifing thing. I'm not gonna be doing this too long. Just doing this. You know, just all the zombies eat Wesker. That was the end of the Resident Evil franchise. And the Resident Evil 5. He has a lot of health. I bet if you... Wesker's death cry. I bet if you beat it with Claire, you'd unlock Steve. Probably as well would happen. No one wants to play as Steve.